All right, we're in Mexico, birds chirping, sun's coming up. We got my boy Enrique. It's coming to us from España through Atlanta. Of course, you know that guy. We're just gonna play a couple skinny single points, maybe see what Enrique is doing right, wrong, how we can help him out before we get going.
You.
Oh, don't put that.
So I would say for the most part, I wouldn't say he's a bad player by any means. You get in the right position. I think you have the right ideas. I think sometimes come up a little bit on some shots. I know we've been playing, you've seen sort of come up when you're hitting those shots. So I think getting to the ball, staying down, getting all the way through it, probably going to result in a little bit more consistency. I don't know, you were out there, what'd you feel? What was working, what wasn't working?
Absolutely, that's one of the problems I have, coming up on the ball, and normally results in being in the net.
What I would add is like re-engaging prior to my hit. So I stayed back there a few times just to kind of hit some slightly high drops to see your roll volley. And a lot of times you hit your shot, you're ready, but you're so tall that all of a sudden getting under the ball prior to hitting it, especially when it's dipping below the net, is a problem. Like you missed one roll volley, maybe two.
Yes, two.
But same thing, you know, if I'm about to hit, re-engaging, obviously thinking predominantly could strike here, but most drops obviously are below the net at your level of play, need to be able to get underneath the ball first.
Okay. Condensing to the ball?
Yeah, but prior in terms of athletic stance and actually having some leg activation prior, so I can engage them up and down if need be. But starting athletic stance versus starting in an engaged high stance.
Yeah, all the way up.
Yeah.
I think he was just looking for extra credit by using the word condensing. Is that what you're looking for? I think we have a tendency, if we are low, to stay low. But if, as he said, if we start high and have to get low, we sort of get that little bouncy effect. A lot of times I'm here, and if I have to go over, I dip and rise too, and it's because we're probably starting a little bit high. I think when you just mentioned your ready position, you're here like this, just sort of breaking that plane. Preston, you talk about it best. Talk about knees, shoulders, how we're getting through that.
Athletic stance, I mean, briefly, I know you've heard this before, but it's always good, is if our foot width, I mean, I always put it somewhere between my shoulders and my elbows, because we're all built different. We all need different depths. Or width, sorry. And then ultimately my knees, everyone says to just bend them, but then the problem is our weight goes back into our butt. So for me, if there's a plane here, like of glass, I need to break through it with my knees just slightly. And then the secondary thing, which is big for you, is not only are we bending our knees, creating some depth, we need some slight forward weight on our feet, which means the knees, if there's a pane of glass here, our shoulders needs to break through that, right? So right now, if you let your arms go, they should be out in front of you. Your head should be clearly in front of this kitchen line, and the weight should be on the balls of your feet. Every single time I hit a drop, you should theoretically be at least here. Okay. Because then if I hit a ball here, you can condense and you're already in a good activated stance, versus a lot of times your weight is center over your heels.
Perfect.
And then you're reaching out, trying to hit, and you kind of cobra strike back.
It feels so much better, actually.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to ask is, how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8". He's about 5'11" when he's hitting some of these shots here. You're getting up there. So let's be playing more in that 5'6", 5'5" thing. It's okay. You're married. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah, short kings are in. So let's play down here a little bit more. Okay.
Good. Yeah, stay up. I'm gonna hit some drops real quick. See how it goes. We're gonna talk about that one, but I want you to feel something. I'm gonna reference it in a second. So real quick, just because we got time here, for all of you, you saw this, but act like you're reaching to hit this ball real quick. Okay, so the thing about athletic stance is there's 4 components that I look for: knees and shoulders, obviously 2 each. When you reach right, you lock out this joint.
Okay.
Which then obviously weight comes all on your heel, slash side of your foot. You're not able to actually push or activate anything once this leg goes straight.
Perfect.
So what I need you to do is, if I'm here, weights remaining on the balls of my feet, weight forward, versus you're coming up and flat,
Yep.
which means I can't go over and under.
Yep.
I need to go directly to the ball. Predominantly weight's going to be in this foot, but there's still weight remaining in this toe here. So that way I can reach and I'm still over versus reach and then I'm losing another 6 inches or so.
All right.
So
We-
over.
We handicap ourselves so much. I do it all the time. I'm here like this. You see a lot of people like this.
Yeah.
Anytime a full limb fully extends, not only we lose a little bit of balance, but we lose a little bit of reach
That
too.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, and you'll see it everywhere, but people just don't know how much depth reach they really have. You want to hit some drops? Don't be afraid to move your feet a little bit. It's the same thing. You're not offloading into your hips. Right now you're,
Okay.
I don't want that. I want to gravitate,
Go up.
pull the ball,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And again, I can widen my stance fine, but I still need to think about going to the ball.
Okay.
So first is feet, then hands. So if I'm here, I can move my feet, and then I still stay forward here. Even if I'm over, I'm still in the athletic stance versus doing this type of
Yeah.
stuff
Such a big
and
difference.
offloading, because it is a natural counterbalance. And everyone who teaches, hey, butt goes back, shoulders go forward, is not wrong in theory because it is balanced. But if you notice, I have no leg
But it's
activation,
not
so I
perfect.
can't really reach.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
So forward, my butt's still back, but I'm not hinging like so.
And when we get more like this, we typically lose our balance to be able to swing. So then we
start resting.
start wristing.
Yeah.
But if we're here, totally, look how engaged I am there. I can get that roll a little bit better.
Is there a way to practice that besides just think about it in every shot and make sure you are engaged and you're not? Or is any exercise or anything I can do?
I would say hit and hold is usually my feedback, and that's enough. You don't have to do it in any drill, but you can do it in every drill. So like if I'm hitting, I want to be able to hold my athletic stance comfortably without like killing myself, right? So if I'm here and I think here, that's pretty good. It's going to feel tense in the muscles, but nice in the joints. And that's really what we're trying to get is it's muscle oriented, not joint oriented. First, if I do this, I can feel my left hamstring killing.
Absolutely.
I can feel my right hip. And for me, it's always tight is not right, simple and plain.
Okay.
So if you hit and hold, you have tightness. Try and alleviate that tightness by moving. Okay, I should have hit it here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So
Thank you.
honestly, we'll not talk for a little bit. Hit and hold. Let me know how you feel. Then we're good.
We're not going to talk for a little bit. Start the
Yeah,
pressed
a
and
little
quiet
bit,
meter.
like 30 seconds.
Let's start the quiet, the pressed and quiet meter.
That's fine.
I don't have any balls
hit,
pressed.
hit and hold. If you can't hold, something's off.
Something is up.
So again, you went left side to hit the ball right side.
Again, hit and hold, hit and hold, hit and hold.
Okay.
That's bad. Sorry.
Okay. So, a few things happening. Take me through what's the feeling you're getting before I tell you.
So one of the feelings is I have pretty much 99% of my weight here, and I am
On
putting too much
either
pressure
ball, on either side.
in this side.
Okay. No,
In
but
the
I'm
right
saying,
side.
but if the ball's here,
Yeah.
weight's still there.
No.
Okay,
Then I
you're
go
saying
to-
whatever ball side is.
But
Okay.
I'm putting too much of the weight. I'm not leaving a lot of weight on this one, as you say, to lift a little bit more so you have more mobility and you're more consistent.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much leaving it 100% here.
Can I talk now? How many sort of little shuffles and steps are you taking?
Not many.
I'd say like
What's less than not many? Yeah, so I think that's part of the issue. We have sort of strike zones, and you're trying to find your strike zone like this. And I think when we don't have a lot of time, when we're up here dinking, shifting, very important. And sometimes I take a step and shift, but you're pretty much locked in. I like it that we're a little bit more of an athletic stance, but we can still move to find that sort of ideal strike zone.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to boil it down as being proactive versus reactive.
Okay.
Like when you're doing this, and after, just to show you every single hit, you had to kind of re-stabilize front and back,
Okay.
which tells me that my weight is kind of straight up, because then I'm swinging and I'm woo. It's like a big stabilization beam.
Makes
But I
sense.
really wanted, to Josh's point, be proactive with my footwork, so that way I can draw the ball into my ideal strike zone, hit and be balanced, versus you are hula hooping away, stabilizing central.
Okay.
First time he's ever used hula hooping away. We'll see if it sticks. Yeah, and I like the movement because when I'm moving, when I'm driving, it's also when I'm getting ready. So like if I'm taking that step, it's when my paddle's getting down. So I like to sort of combine those two. Yeah, so I'm here, boom. Yeah, you're better at floating drops than me.
Yeah, I can float them deep. Okay, that's a little deep. Yeah, again, just hit and hold. I'm gonna catch right now. You see your left leg there comes up?
Okay. Let's go.
Condense to your target. It's over here. Even if it's off the ground right now, I want you to sink to it.
Keep that left foot down.
Okay. Perfect.
Condense. So I'm not always saying step back, but yeah. Oh. Do you feel your whole? Do you feel your whole side?
Yeah.
Why didn't you take a little halfy? So I'm a little bit narrower on my stance, so that I have a little bit more room to go wide out. If you get too wide, you typically can't get wider. So of the muscle, I'm a little bit just outside the shoulder. Did you like that?
Yes, I like that.
Feet
There's
then
no
hands.
muscle
Feet then
to
hands.
see, though, but-
Feet then hands. Feet then hands.
I
Ready?
like your mic's turned
I'm gonna
off.
say it every single time. Feet then hands. Here we go. Feet then hands. Move your feet. Good. That's fine. Feet then hands. Backhand. Feet then hands. Not hands then feet.
Okay.
Feet then hands. Move. Good. Feet then hands. A little hula hoopy, but it's fine. Feet then hands. Better. Feet then hands.
Whoa.
So
Stay
it's fine.
down.
Don't
That
worry.
was
Sorry, that's a little high. I'll be honest.
better.
Nah.
So even that one, if you can get away with this,
Yeah.
fine. But if we can do maybe a clear, we're fine. Just want to be athletically composed. Fine. So last thing I want to talk about, at least with this stuff, and then we'll translate it to the whole entire realm, is when you're moving right now, I really need you to think, this is my peak, and I'm just going down to my target. What's happening right now is you are, like, let's call it moving like a rainbow, is you are coming up and down.
Oh, okay.
Because whenever I come up, I need to push up, so I lengthen this leg, and then I'm compressing here, you're left with this. But if I just condense down, almost if I'm falling to my spot, like if I just lift this leg up, I'm going to fall, I'm gonna stay athletic here. So really right now, think wait, step two, versus wait, push up and go. Because even that little one, all of a sudden my knees behind my toe, my hips are back, it's no good. So here, staying over versus doing this. Yeah, just condense, fall into that step. Yeah, but again, weights in the toe, opposite toe. Do that one more time. Better, but again, feel that toe, the opposite toe. So that way it looks better. Your right side is where you struggle a bit. That's better, yeah, that's fine. There you go. Fall into that step. Little drag there, Catherine Parento type feel. There you go. That's better. And again, just to show you, because why not? The balls you used to hit at the start of this lesson, here-ish. I'm dropping here-ish, and all of a sudden, good contact and everything. So already we've gained like a foot. I know it maybe feels Not wildly different, maybe a little more engaging, but honestly, you're gaining like a foot already
Okay.
in
Perfect.
terms of reach.
Awesome.
I'm not saying we're there.
Okay.
I'm saying
I
we're
thought
on.
everything was done.
I'm saying
already.
we're on our way. You get a little more weight in that back foot versus, but it's much better. Feet then hands, feet then hands, feet then hands. And if you have to clear out, same exact thing versus
Yeah.
coming up, just not out of the air. Okay, I'm low and engaged. Do you feel that one?
So,
How'd you look? Exactly.
and where did you contact it?
Right.
Probably here.
Yeah.
Not even anywhere in front of the kitchen. That's our furthest point out we've hit so far.
That's our furthest.
That's our furthest.
All right, we're gonna have to really get control here with the drop.
I mean, since I stood over here.
Here you go. Okay, here you
We're
go.
moving a little further. No, don't touch that ball.
Okay, cool. No, hold this, hold this. Since you have this ball, we'll do this real quick. You don't need this. I'll do this. Okay, put your paddle flat to this real quick. Put it flat. Put it flat, no, as in like touch it. But it has to be flat. Okay, cool. So in this stance, don't move your feet. Okay? How about here? Okay, you can use those legs if you want. Okay. I want it flat, I want it flat. Come on, come on. Okay, so perfect. Go back to this step, back here. You were right here. So all I want you to do again is right now. Josh, can you hold this ball here? Can you try and get it real quick? Try and get it, touch it. Flat, flat, flat. Okay, cool. Pull it back a little bit to where you can't do it. Oh, cheater with the grip here. Okay, that's fine. So hold it there. Relax, 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 relax. So right now you're doing this. Lengthening here, pushing your butt backwards, becoming like a board here. Again, I want to think about coming to that ball because where that ball is right now, I'll step in your shoes real quick. Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, you can go back farther. So right now, if I just do this, right? I mean, you can see I'm at max extension.
Yep.
Like on my butt, and my knees are bent. I look pretty good. But if I do this, all of a sudden, I'm gaining so much more. So the weight needs to transfer to the target. I mean, you can see I could touch it now. Whereas before, my weights looks good. But if I, right?
Absolutely.
And I would say this is
Huge.
not all done on the pickleball court. There's a lot of posterior train strength that he possesses, a lot of core strength and stability that he works on. I mean, if you practice this, definitely you'll get a little bit better, but maybe gotta get
Go to the gym.
I didn't say it, I didn't say it.
Look, gym would help.
It's right down there if you need it. But, don't touch that ball.
But,
a record.
technique is what I'm looking for. And again, this is not necessary for every single shot, but you need to be a little bit more balanced when you're hitting your shots. It's not just about reach. It's just showing you that there is a next level, simply just based off form. But B, again, it's more, yeah. But again, if you don't feel your back leg engaged, make sure you engage that. You can get wider if you want in your stance. If you feel like you're killing yourself,
But
yeah.
I think if I get wider, I lose mobility.
I
And
agree.
I start doing this
And
a
this
lot.
is this is a good point to anybody listening. So starting wider, you lose a lot of mobility.
Yeah.
But to Josh's point, you can start in here, and then when I say feet then hands, it's move your feet because you know where the ball is going. You don't need mobility once you take your read,
Okay.
right? So I can do this. I say, oh, there's the ball way over there. Instead of, I would adjust, get wide because, ooh, I need to go get that ball, and then I go get it. So don't start wide. You can finish wide because you already have a good read.
Perfect.
Just look at how orange that Oriole is. Do you see it? Just drop.
There's two of them.
Freaking crazy.
They're dancing. Here you go.
Pretty good right there. Yeah.
Ooh, much better.
It's okay.
Where's
little
that ball
wristy.
at? Where's that
little
ball at?
wristy. It was just in front.
Just in front of the ball?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, but could you hold that?
Oh, I hold it. Yeah, I hold it. I try to
You-
reset, so I
you
move my
held
feet.
it all the way up there. Come on. Beautiful.
Look how balanced you are. You said, there was no rockabye baby.
That's
there
really
was no.
good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I have
Let's see
to-
backhand real quick. It's fine. Same thing. You can adjust those toes a little bit. Here you go. Oh, that's pretty dang good.
Yeah. Only thing I'll say is on the roll from a stroke standpoint, forehand, you typically stay on the right side. On the backhand, you'd really like to, it's
come
part
across.
of your coming up thing. You like to be like, I'm Enrique.
Coming up.
But just say, Enrique. That's all you gotta do. Yep, just stay on that right side. Enrique. And you could start coming down a little bit more if you want to go. If you need a little bit longer of a swing there, but I just don't want the Enrique.
So
All
wait,
right.
wait, Josh, can you talk about the people who are watching? Because I know we talked about pickleball getaways, but
Oh,
when
you're-
you say like, no, but you're saying he's coming across, but what do you want him to do?
Yep, so on the roll, either backhand side or forehand side, you want to start left, finish left. You need to have paddle and ball going towards target as long as possible. When we come across, not only do we have a tendency to come up, but we typically take the paddle angle, put it right in the net. Same thing on the forehand side. I'm going to stay on that right-hand side towards my target.
Start left, stay right, start right, bow. Okay, good. Sounds good.
Ship it up.
Scooby bop. Nice. Ooh.
I mean, you're way out in front. All right, you can take that ball now.
You take that
I
ball.
give you permission.
All right, we're gonna do progression real quick. We're gonna do it back to skinny singles.
Okay.
The only thing I want you to do right now, hit and hold as you progress.
Okay.
The same exact properties and philosophies of movement here translate there.
All right.
So if you're doing this,
I just hold every shot,
yeah,
including the drive back.
I'm gonna feed from right here. You're just gonna work your way up.
Are we in a rush to get into the kitchen?
No, we're not in a rush.
We're looking. Big dog.
You want me to drive or drop?
Whatever you want. I just want you to hit,
Try
relax.
to come in. Yep.
Because that's what it should be. You should hit and hold enough to where you're balanced, and then you maintain through. You said. Get there early. Same thing. Feet then hands. Feet then hands. Feet, hands. Good. Totally fine. Fine. That's good. Sorry. I'm watching here. I can watch him do it. I'm so good. Here we go. Here you go. Feet then hands. Feet then hands. Get there early. Yeah. Nice. That's fine. So even that
I think
one.
it came up.
Perfect. Now you're feeling it. Good morning. Good. Come on. Oh, sorry. I wanted you to move, not that much. Roll this ball. Oh, roll that thing. Reach out. Reach out and hit it out of the air.
Oh. It's going to take me a long time.
All right, we're microphonally challenged at the moment. We're down to just 2 mics. We're going to do one more, so then we got to start camp up. I thought pretty good, but no little shuffly move steps. Granted, it gets a little bit harder when all 4 players are up at the kitchen, but I still want you to anticipate, condense down to it, all right? One more.
Feet then hands. Condense.
Feet the
Your
hand.
channel, you probably should have a mic.
All right, I'll finish it. I don't have a ball, though. I need a ball. I need a ball. No tengo una pelota.
We got 3 pelotas. I'll just do the feet and hands guy. Go.
Feet and hands.
All right.
Feet and hands, feet and hands. Good. Feet and hands. Feet, hold it, good. Hands, yeah. Really fine. You see those little shuffle guys he's talking about?
Yes.
You gotta be fully stopped before he hits. Stop. Good. Now you have the kitchen line, you see a little aggressive, perfect. You look like you're doing something different, let's just say that.
Two.
Maybe going to the bathroom a little bit, but
It's still on the.
All right,
Not the right place to go to the bathroom, right? All right.
You go to the bathroom, not the kitchen. One more, and then we'll wrap it up.
Look at that. So bad.
Just room for improvement.
So I will say that you're not here. You're at least on your toe, but we are here.
Yeah.
So just keeping a little bit more engagement.
And keep.
Yeah, because if you aren't engaging here, we're just going laterally. We have no ability to go forward unless we're engaged here.
The reason why I don't say like balls on your feet, like the weight on the balls of your feet, is because then people tend to do exactly what you did, which is Michael Jackson toes. I like weight forward, weight over, whatever makes sense to you. But ultimately, we need to condense to our target and be balanced. That's like kind of your whole entire spiel for the day for you. Is like I need you to be balanced. Like I would move your right foot out. Yeah, perfect. Because now you feel balanced.
Now you can be out in front.
And for anybody watching or listening, again, balance is going to be different based on your, physical build and everything. But ultimately, like Enrique just had there, you were here. We can both see that your leg is like, ooh, I got to go this way. So if your body ever feels tight, it's not right, simple and plain. That's where you find your fluid motion. That's where you find your balance.
And I'm guilty of this all too often. Preston yells at me, I'll get pictures of me playing, I'll send it to him, and he'll be like, gross. So this is an endemic for the entire pickleball playing community, and we're just going to solve it one by one. Enrique,
Thank you so much,
my
guys.
guy.
I appreciate you
Of course, love you.
very much.
We got longer and stronger.
Love you, brother.
We did.
Yeah, and Enrique's coming in at 5'9", a slim 172. He got an extra inch out of us. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
What time is it?
It was a good one. You think? Too high.
Yeah, we are. We're looking at 36.95 right here.
Ricky, you can go. Oh, sorry.
Fortunately, we do have a fourth shot, part 2, part 3, that's dropping soon.
Oh, everything's live?
What do you mean?
This is all live?
We're filming.
Good morning, everybody. Thought we were editing.
Good ball.
So the kitchen's a little long here too. Net high, kitchen long.
Yeah.